The change will allow tax revenue to stay in the state of Kansas. A boat like this could bring in $4,000 worth of taxes a year. The balloons make the perfect accent for all sorts of decorations. But without helium, as you may have guessed, these balloons don't float. The recalled pills look similar to these, but breathe easy. These are not the pills in question. In fact, Sigler Pharmacy doesn't even carry the recalled pills. In Lawrence, Darren Dunn, KUJH-TV News. On the back of voting ballots, voters were asked about a watercraft tax. What should have been a simple yes or no question turned into a confusing dilemma.
If you read the form, it was a page long, and most people are not going to sit there when they're voting and read that whole thing. They're not going to do it. So I think it was much too long, and a lot of the young people just didn't really know how to vote, and they voted no.
The amendment did not pass in Douglas County. Kennedy says misinformed students attributed to the decision. In addition, the amendment was not very clear.
I don't think it was worded as properly as it should have been. It should have been a cut and dried thing, yes or no how to vote.
Overall, the amendment passed in Kansas, but only by gaining 53% approval. Until now, boat owners have registered out of state, causing Kansas to lose out on money. The change will allow tax revenue to stay in the state of Kansas. A boat like this could bring in $4,000 worth of taxes a year. Garrett Nolte of Mid-Kansas Marine informed customers of the vote by handing out pamphlets, but Nolte says the wording of the question threw people off.
You add tax in there, and anyone that sees tax, they're pretty much just going to vote no because they think that taxes are going to get bigger and bigger, so they'd vote no. When in all reality, when you would vote yes, it would actually lower the taxes and allow, I guess, more people to boat here.
Boat owners registered out of state can dock boats in Kansas year-round, as long as the address on record is out of state. The approval is expected to earn Kansas more revenue from boat owners beginning in 2013. Darren Dunn, KUJH-TV News. Inglewood Florist President Carrie Engel has been without helium since June and could be without the gas until January. Exchanging tanks between local stores or stores with helium outside the region is not cost-effective.
We're already paying 2 to 3 times what we started out with about 3 years ago. It's gone up that much, and you just cannot charge accordingly to make a profit on it.
Without helium, Engel uses plain old air. The balloons make the perfect accent for all sorts of decorations. But without helium, as you may have guessed, these balloons don't float.
The only decline is if they want a full balloon bouquet. And we tell them we can't do it. They can be on stakes, and we can do it in a pot or whatever, and it'll look pretty cool. But most of them, when they want a balloon bouquet, they want something pretty big to make a big splash in an office or something, and that's not anything that we can do.
Until his helium order is filled, you will find Carrie Engel hand-pumping air into a balloon, like you would a basketball. Mild winters led to the decrease in helium. Some stores were ready for the shortage and stockpiled, but those stores won't fill balloons until purchases are made. Last year, the Campus Art Walk used helium balloons as site signifiers. This year, however, KU Library's graphic designer Courtney Fote says she opted to use lanterns instead. While oversized balloons are more visible from a distance, the lanterns bring certain peace of mind.
We all felt better about not having both to spend hundreds of dollars on such a rare resource in helium and didn't have the guilt also that went along with that.
Even though helium adds a magical dimension to balloons, alternative measures will keep balloons around in the absence of helium. Darren Dunn, KUJH-TV News. Birth control like this is a popular contraceptive method, but recently, the world's largest drug maker, Pfizer, recalled 14 lots of low-overall 28.
There have been incidences in several manufacturers where they have made mistakes of wrong product in other bottle or product not having the equivalent strength that would pass FDA standards. So unfortunately, this is just a situation that was a one-time incident that they've probably already corrected.
The recalled pills look similar to these, but breathe easy. these are not the pills in question. In fact, Sigler Pharmacy doesn't even carry the recalled pills. Hubble says other local pharmacies don't carry the pill either because there are better products for birth control out there. Despite this fact, what would people do if they found out their birth control failed?
Oh, I would want to sue the company. That would be terrible.
Hubble maintains that the chances are slim for any type of lawsuit backlash.
We would just replace that product immediately with a new product that has not been questionable and go from there.
Pfizer believes only 30 packs had packaging problems, but recalled 1 million packages across the United States just to be safe. Darren Dunn, KUJH TV News.